Yep, good. Got my... Alright. Alright. So, the last time I was live, I was painting... Not safe. Not safe. Yeah, I was painting Ember. And I did finish her. And this week I wasn't on because my daughter got a head cold, and so she wasn't sleeping very well. I usually work at night, so with her not sleeping well, I couldn't regularly straighten it. It just wasn't possible. But what I have done since then was the model that I made for Ember. It's been painted. The short for that came out last week, and she now has a control rig, an idle animation, and then I went ahead and made the model for the mask, which is right here. Shift that. So what I did for this was just take a group of polygons. Actually, you see that? I want to draw. I want to draw. Edit. Edit. No. You're doing that thing again. Zbrush. Someday I'm gonna learn Blender. Someday I'm gonna learn my lesson and just go with Blender. Yeah, anyway, so while this starts back up again, what I did was I took the polygons on her face. I'm actually gonna do like not that one. Which display captures off. Not that one. There we go. So I'll just do it on this screen and set it up to see if I can move it, and go from there. So yeah, I took the polygons on her face. I detached them. Edit. Okay. All right. That's no. Her normals. The normals are all messed up. You see that? The normals are messed. Can I change that here? What I'm actually going to do is exit out that, and I'm going to make a copy of this. Anyway, I took the polygons from her face, detached them, gave it a shell so that it's actually like a full model. And not just a plane that covers the face, so that I can put a dark color on the inside in case the camera can sneak past that, and it'll still have something show up and not nothing. I mean, I could do two-sided, but I still don't think that's... I just don't like it. I don't like it. So yeah, this is the mask. I can hide this. And what's actually here is parts. There's the full mask, one part broken off, and another part broken off. So that when she loses health, she starts out with 3 health, which is the full mask, loses 1 health, loses 2 health. Once the mask is gone, if she gets hit again, then she's dead and the level starts over. So I was really a fan of that idea. So what I need to do is I need to take, I can hide these two. Take this one, collapse, and there's a modifier here for normals, and flip normals, and maybe if I export because my other option is just to straight up paint it. And so my daughter fell asleep on the ride home. I don't know if this is going to help, if I'm still going to be able to bake the textures in Substance Painter. But even if the normals are messed up, I think that I can still pull it off with like a just like if it can pick up the ambient occlusion and get those crevices and stuff, I think that'll be fine. So Gita fell asleep on the ride home tonight, so I'm crossing my fingers that she's gonna sleep for at least a little while. Okay, there we go. Those normals are where they should be. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, take this, move it over here, and this one, this centerpiece here, that's what I'm going for. Pull that up, and switch, there we go. There we go. Oh my god, that setup though. Takes forever. Okay, but those are good. Give it some divide. And I kinda what do I want to do here? Because what I want is places just kind of want to define places. Maybe like I could give this a bit of build up and then trim dynamic to kind of give it a flat. Okay, and I need to be careful about that, so I'm actually gonna like not that far back, not that far back. Go here, that face mask, and what I want is to, yeah, kind of fill this up. is I just want it to have like definitions of where details on the mask could be. And kind of give it more exaggeration than her face. Have some like intricate details. And then I can kind of trim dynamic it down a bit. I'm just gonna chill and bust this out. I can make it look like it's carved. I have a hard time with hard surfaces. details at a higher subdivision. Or I could just try to get these curves in really simply and then just focus on hand painting it. That might be the route to go, actually. Just kind of get a little bit of sculpting and then really drive it home with the hand paint on it, because it is small. And if I'm not using normal maps in Unreal because they're coming out chunky, then it's really gonna rely mostly on the hand paint. And I think I can just add shadows and stuff by hand. But if I can get a form in. Losing a lot of detail, just trying to get it to where I want it to be and smoothing it out. That's kind of better. That's not bad. To just give it like a raised platform to be on. Use it on the sides. Yeah, I think that's getting closer to where I want it to be. I might need to build this a little bit up though. Got that. Can I help you?
Well,
Yeah? Hello. Am I not giving you enough attention? Will you sit on my lap and not in my workspace? Will you do that for me? Please? No. Off he goes. Okay. Just trim down. Maybe I should just smooth around the edges. Not sure if this is looking the way I want it to. Like just this section right here. It's not too bad from the front though. Okay, just smooth it out. Make this a little less obvious. And it could be okay. Now I'm wondering if I should sculpt the design in or just paint it on. Okay, so yeah, that's a particular design. Actually, this one. I like how that's coming out. Yeah. So that's in there. Alright. I might need to switch my music up here in a minute. I wonder if that's going to take too much away from the design right there. Maybe I should just flatten it just a little bit. That should be okay. It gives a little bit of shadows to play with the design, so I think that'll work out really well actually. Yeah, it looks like something's like engraved and placed in there. I think that works well. Maybe I can add a little bit. Ah, shit. I think that helps the carved look. I think it helps it a lot. But I forgot symmetry. I forgot the symmetry. Yeah. I like the little, that's kind of cute actually. I might get rid of this one here if I'm gonna do the things around the eyes because it gets a little cluttered. It's not completely gone. Right, wrong button, right button, there we go. It's not completely gone, but there'll be a little bit of shape there. That down a little bit, and then this might connect there. That's not bad. wonky because of the resolution, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll get the shadows where I want it to be, so that'll be just fine. This was not so prominent. Okay, I think that's fine. I think that'll be perfect for what I need to do with it. FBI, I was on it. So before I do that, actually not this one. I want Selfish Machine because it's got $1 million house. I'm going to bring it over into Substance Painter to see if it bakes okay with the normals, because I had to flip the normals. I don't know how to fix it if it doesn't bake properly. New one. There it goes. No, there it is. Right there. It's a little wonk. Like right there. Knock it off. Don't scratch on the couch. I know, you're looking for attention. That doesn't look right. So, let me see. If I import it into 3ds Max and it's got its normals all flipped around, then I might be able to flip its normals back around and then rebake it. Maybe. Ready and lift. I mean, that looks fine. It might be that the cage is just too big for it. But if I'm not going to use a normal map anyway, I'm just going to use the textures and ambient occlusion, then even if the normal map looks a little wonky, it might be okay. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try a couple different things. And that is, I'm gonna try this one. Okay, so yeah, no, not that. Because you can see that the normals are flipped there, and that's what it's supposed to do, but it's not what Zbrush did. So this one is the one with the correct normals. And then I'm gonna try this one that's, I saved it from 3ds Max. It's slightly different. We'll see. Because, like I said, it might just be the cage is too far off from the mask. But if I can just use the ambient occlusion, yeah, that did about the same. I don't know why it did that. Yeah, I'll just, because I took the normals off of Ember in Unreal, so. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna start painting it. As long as I have the ambient occlusion, I think it can be okay. Bit on here. Looks funky. I'm just gonna rebuild the colors on this, because I think there's, yeah, like this one, that's what it is. And yeah, there's nothing there for that to be like that. But this actually needs to be a lot lighter, as I want it to contrast the face, or the whole fox, which is pretty dark. I haven't been streaming so much this week just because my daughter's been sick, and then I got sick. You can hear it in my face. My freaking head cold. Actually, should. But I did get a bunch of stuff done off stream, just because I couldn't do anything regularly while she was sick, and then I got sick. But I did get the animation. I got the control rig and the animations done, and today I'm just kind of working on the mask. And that'll probably be where I stop with this as far as getting it ready for my portfolio. I want this a little bit more blue, tealy blue. And then I can come back to it later when I try to get it like actually prepped properly for the game. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. To hear that from another developer is like really encouraging. Like you have no idea. I don't like that. I don't. I might go just flat white and build off of it. I can just paint on it. Well, right now, like the first 4 days, I was working on a character, a fox character, and this is supposed to be the mask for that character, and the mask is meant to indicate health. So, like, if the character gets hit, a chunk of the mask falls off. Gets hit again, another chunk falls off. And then when they have no mask and they get hit, then they're dead. So it's an interesting, at least I thought it was an interesting way to indicate health. Yay! Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Getting dirt in there. Yeah, get a dirt in there. Is that all? I'll add some interest into the crevices. Girl! Yeah. It was this one that I turned on. I kind of actually like it like that. I might make it. Actually, no, that was covering it. Oh, I see. Okay, alright. But if I bring it down a little bit, that makes a nice maskiness. Yeah. I am. It was idea that I came up with, like, as I was starting to get into game development. I was transitioning from being a cake decorator to doing something that wasn't so hard on my body and that I really enjoyed. So I started with like RPG Maker, and then I wanted to move to Unity, and I thought of the idea of this game. And then as I was starting to build it, it was like, oh, I am in way over my head. So I've decided, like, I'd never finished my degree, so I decided to go back to college specifically for game art and development. And I think it was like a couple months ago, I was doing the game design challenge, and I was working on a team for a project in Unreal Engine, and it kind of clicked as like I have all the knowledge to go back and start actually working on this game that I dreamed of 4 years ago. So like I'm still in school, I'm in my last term, and I'm building stuff from our portfolio, but I'm using the inspiration from that game to build stuff for my portfolio right now. I have a prototype going a little bit that I've been testing out the models in Unreal. Oh, ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. And just kind of, yeah, what are you? Go away. What are you, ugly layer? And I don't think I want you. I think like that's good, and then I'll paint on that. And I totally forgot what direction my train of thought was heading in when I stopped that sentence. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Who is pinging me? The Muppet Show. One of my parents are pinging me. Okay, so I want to add a roughness. And I want to increase the roughness. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Like, sometimes I don't know if I'm speaking into the void, so you know, if I'm ever on, just stop by, say hi. Yeah, it really helps my mood. Like, you have no idea. I'm gonna try to get the black in. Have a good night. Stop that. Stop that. Right? It's like, it's so much. It's so much. I want to do the straight black, or do I want it to multiply? I'll paint it white. But it's been like, I mean, it's been a journey, like, definitely. And to just think about where I was 4 years ago to where I am now is just a huge difference. It's like so much. So, I mean, like, if you're invested and like you're passionate about game design, definitely, like, you know, go for it. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Yay! It's a card. Maybe if I can paint it. I don't want this brush. I don't like this brush. If I have the time, like if my daughter hasn't gotten up yet, is there a color? There's a reverse color. I can pull up Unreal and I can show the color, show the model and the animation that I've been working on. What did that do to my skin? It should just be affecting black mask. It should. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it was because it's affecting the mask instead of the color. That's not bad. I don't know why if I go color it's turning it white. Alright, now it's doing a normal map. Okay. Alright, it was overlay. It's not bad, actually. So like if it gets into the crevices, that's a nice line. So I might. What is your zoom? Haha, haha, haha. Okay. Okay, I'm making it work. I'm making the brush work. I'm happy with that. Thank you. I appreciate the encouragement. Do this whole section. And then I'll go back on that other side and try to get it cleaned up. That's actually in the wrong direction. There it goes. There it goes. Get nose. I might not do an overlay on the nose, I might just actually paint the nose. Clean it up. There we go. Too much. I'm in painting mode. If I don't respond, I'm sorry. Taper. take that off for this section. Sharp and pointy. So font color black and something that's kind of textured. Maybe? I just covered that whole part up. It's not bad. And then I need something that's more opaque than this charcoal thing. Ugh. Not that. Not that. just want to grab one of these because it works really well for what I'm trying to do. I might put some of that opaque on that eyelid too. I think it covers up those imperfections in the front pretty good. On the sides. Actually getting very much almost to the point of being done, which is awesome. Is it painting it too? Oh, it is. That's not what I wanted you to do. It's almost what I wanted you to do, but not quite. I just want to grab, come on. Brush, that's what I need. This color. A little bit more of a highlight there. Okay, I think I'm gonna paint the inside first. I just want to do a fill That's my fill. Okay. UV. And I want to, yeah, this UV chunk. I want to be black. To fill this UV chunk. Yeah. Because you shouldn't see the inside of the mask too much. It should just be good like that. Okay. Alright. I think I'm ready to try it. I think I'm ready to open up Unreal and put it on. Okay. Save this. Now this character isn't set up yet as the player character. I still have a temporary mesh for that that I can at least test out the animation, see how it looks in Unreal Engine. Make it presentable in my portfolio. All that fun stuff. I'll try bringing in the normals, but I don't think they're going to be any good. Like, for this mesh, I had the normals on. Now if I plug the normals in, see, it makes this checker thingy, and I don't know why that happens. I'll have to learn about why that happens, but because I build the textures with the ambient occlusion, it has a little bit of that texture from the normal map, like underneath her chin where it shows a little bit of fur right there. So I think that actually works a whole lot better for the style that I'm going for than just having a normal map on there. So, new material for the mask, and in theory, I can set up this material and then use it for all the masks. But I'm gonna see how it looks with the normal on it first, just in case. This is the metallic, this is the roughness, and this is the normal. And then I'm gonna take that material. Are you the flipped normal mask? I think it is. Oh, I think it is. So if this imported the flip normal mask, then I'm gonna need to flip the normals on all the other chunks too. But for now I can text it with this one. Which means I need to did it? Why does it look weird? Why do you look weird? This is the roughness and this is the metalness. No. That's not it. Why do you look weird? The edge is there, so so that means it's definitely the one with the flip normal. That should be correct. Why do you look weird? Why do you look weird? Why do you look weird? Yeah, it's flipped. But this doesn't look right either. Here's a question. Model tools, editor mode. Alright, well, I'll try it. Modeling tools, editor mode. Yeah, that. Oh no, it's enabled. It's on. Okay. Selection mode. Go to modeling mode. Attributes. Hey! There we go. And then she has a little idle animation. Yes! Now I just need to make the run, sprint, jump. Not this week. Not this week. I don't normally work on Saturdays. I usually try to relax from the burnout overload, but I wanted to make sure that the mask got done so that she was a full character. And there she is with her adorable little animations. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm going to get her prepped and close that. Yeah, I'm gonna get her prepped for my portfolio on ArtStation, which I can link that if you want to know more about the work that I've done or the work that I'm presenting to the world in hopes of employment. What happens if actually I should stop the simulation. So now that the normals are fixed, does that look here? I mean, it doesn't take anything away from it, it looks like. Not in the way that it took away from the base model. I don't think it's overtly necessary. But there she is. In all of her hand-painted glory. So, for the sake of interest, I'm just gonna a lot of the stuff is, well, not a lot of the stuff is broken, but a fair amount of it is broken, and I just need to fix it. Like, there's supposed to be a power where you can sprint and headbutt an enemy, but if I just if I just run into a character, it boops them. Boop. Boop. But some of this works, this is going to be another character that I'm going to start modeling next week, and the shop works. It's got the same style of shop, that I used in Snail. Same tutorial. There's a double jump mechanic. There's a little coins that I have a design for. I just haven't modeled them yet, and each color is a different value. So the idea is that you pick up the coins in each level, and then eventually you have enough to get a power. These aren't going to be that low. They're going to be like, you need to go through at least 2 or 3 levels to get the amount of coins that you need to get an upgrade, and that unlocks the next level of there you go. She can sprint, and that unlocks the next level of the world map. So she can sprint. I kind of have a wall run going on, but it's another thing that I need to rework. It's almost there. And basically I got to the point where it was like, I have some enemies that kind of work, and I have some enemies that kind of don't. Like, this guy's not working. The charge works, the flame doesn't. So what I decided was to go into a more in-depth AI as I get through the prototyping phase. And as I was working on the rebuilding the AI, I thought of the idea for the snail, and it just so happened to mildly align with the theme of a game jam that was going on that week. So but yeah, this model right here, I mean, this is at least the first draft. There might be some changes depending on feedback, but this model that I made right here, she's the main character for the game, and she's eventually going to be replacing this fox model right here as once I get the animations in. So I'm going to need the animations for like this basic run, the sprint, which is a little faster, and maybe put the head down for a headbutt. She's going to need a jump and a land, or at least a jump and a hover in midair, kind of like that, and then and then fox fireball that can eventually be upgraded. Do I have enough coins over here to get that up? I don't think I do, but if I go in here, it resets. Yeah, it reset all the coins. So I can pick up the coins, reset the enemies. You see, the fireball worked that time. And if I fireball the piggy, it killed the piggy. But maybe because I fireballed, because no, I didn't fireball the pig. I don't know. See, that's why I need to rebuild the entire AI system. But it also looks like it also reset the state. Like, I can't double jump now. So yeah, there's some. It's a prototype. So far, there's definitely some things that need to be worked on and refined. I need to rebuild the AI. But yeah, I mean, I think as far as like for another portfolio piece for this class, I think, you know, this is good. And she might get a revamp if I feel inclined. I think it's not working, but she's definitely going to get more animations like the run, the sprint, jump, land, fireball stuff. But yeah, I think for tonight, for this week, this is fine. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get her prepped for my portfolio. And thanks for joining me on this character building journey, because it was these past 2 weeks were a journey. It's like I get this feeling like I'm not doing enough, but I'm also not being kind to myself. So there is that. Anyway, I've rambled on enough, and yeah, I'm gonna log out. So thank you for hanging out with me, and hope you guys have a good night. Bye.